Is the perk Dead Man Switch secretly overrated? Alright, put down the pitchforks and tomatoes, everyone. Let me explain. I would 100% be lying if I said Dead Man Switch was a bad perk. If you don't know how this perk works, when you hook a survivor, Dead Man Switch activates. The first survivor that stops repairing a generator causes the entity to block it for 50 seconds. Now, blocking a generator with a lot of progress on it for 50 seconds can sound very impactful, but you need to remember two things. Firstly, it's not like all the gen progress is going to go away. After those 50 seconds, that generator, regardless of how much progress it had, is still right there standing for a survivor to do. This is why most people combine this perk with Scourge Hook Pain Resonance. Pain Res will damage the generator for a set amount and passively start regressing it unless it gets stopped. But the thing is that the survivor screams when it gets damaged by Pain Res, which will then trigger Dead Man's Switch. But if a good survivor sees this coming, they are going to stop repairing the generator before they get hooked. Pain Res activates, and then they get back on the gen with no problem. And secondly, you need to realize that Dead Man Switch just activates on the first gen. It can be at 99% or it can be at 1%. If a cheeky survivor decides to just quickly run up and touch a random generator with zero progress, guess what? That's going to be blocked for 50 seconds, which, who cares? So unless you're playing a killer with mobility or a killer that has some way to scare survivors off of generators, Dead Man Switch on its own is just kind of mediocre actually.